Your body knows two things: how hard it's working and how long it's working. And so because the first one, there's only 4 of them, but you're working at VO2 max pace, or VO2 max intensity, if you're doing this not running, for 1,000 meters at a time before you get a recovery interval. Whereas the last one, it may seem intimidating because there's 16 of them, but you're getting a rest after every 400 meters. And again, think about what you're doing during this workout. You're working at your heart's maximum capability for it to do its job. So to do that for 1,000 meters at a time, or 4 minutes if you do it in terms of time, 4 minutes at a time, is much more demanding on the cardiovascular system than to do it for only 1.5 minutes at a time before you get a break. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? You know the commercial where they have like the mic drop? That's so profound what we just talked about that I want you to remember that for the rest of your life. Yeah?
If your client cannot achieve these distances, would you adjust the distance or would you adjust the number of repetitions?
Well, you already answered your own question. So if they can't reach the distance, you'd have to chop the distance first. Because, yeah, I mean, even if they can't, I mean, you can chop it to, well, you wouldn't really want to chop it to 2 reps. But if they're having trouble already on the first one, then you know it's too long for them, so just go shorter, yeah. So here's what the 3 workouts look like. If you could run 2,400 meters in 10 minutes, so it's 410 equals 410 per kilometer pace. 4 times 1,000 meters in 410 with a 3-minute jog recovery. 6 times 800 meters with 320 with 2.5 to 3-minute jog recovery. Or, that's the 1 minute. That should be 16 times 400 meters in 1:40 with half the amount of time jog recovery. What do you notice? Here's the second half of the quiz. What do you notice as we go from 1,000 meters down to 800 down to 400? What happens to the pace? This is one of those things where you think before you speak. What happens when you go from 1,000 meters to 800 to 400? What happens to the pace? What happens to the pace? What happens to the pace? I thought, guys in Canada, I thought you were good at math. What happens to the pace? The pace is exactly the same. Isn't 800 meters at 320 the exact same pace as 1,000 meters at 410? Isn't 400, you double a minute 40, for 400 meters, you get 320. Isn't that exactly? Why is the pace the same? Why? Because what's the purpose of the workout? Right. So if the purpose of the workout is to improve VO2 max, guess what? You work out at VO2 max intensity, no faster. But when you watch people do interval workouts, they see, well, no, I'm running 400 meters, so I'm going to go faster. That shows that they don't understand the purpose of the workout. No matter, regardless of the distance that you choose the workout, the pace is exactly the same because the purpose of the workout is the same. Always ask yourself, well, what's the purpose of today's workout? And so instead of changing the pace, remember there are 3 other variables that we can manipulate to make a workout harder. We don't touch the pace. What else can we do to make any one of these workouts harder? Shorter what? Well, sure, yes, definitely. We can make the recovery interval shorter. That's going to really make the workout more difficult, isn't it? What else can we do? We can make the distance, or if you do it in terms of time, we can make it longer, right? Instead of 400, we could do 800. Instead of 800, we could do 1,000. And what's the third way? Add more reps. Instead of doing 4 times 1,000, we'll do 5 or 6. Isn't that harder?